the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Bulldog Sports page brought to us this morning by Petty's Meats in Longwood, just west of I-4. Got the big game contest going on our Instagram. Taco Bob, get you all squared away for everything you might need for your get-togethers this weekend.
Yeah, get it while you can. Get it on it. Instagram. If you're not following us, it's at 1011 WJRR. Win a big old meat pack from Petty's. Also a grill and tickets for Metallica.
Again, that's on our JR Instagram, so get by there at some point today. I hit Taco right over the head with it first thing this morning, Bulldog. Those yard signs got to go.
What are we? Are we 2 losses away now from the yard signs?
He keeps changing the
I said
the
3
terms,
in a row
yeah.
starting yesterday, but if you guys want, we'll go 2 in a row already in the books. One more loss, period, and I'm yanking them. But what if they're helping?
All right, so 104.99, they lose on the road trip in Golden State last night, Bulldog. That's 4 losses in a row. And how many of the last, 11 or 12?
9 of their last 10 they've lost. 11 of their last 13 they've lost. The good news is they didn't get clobbered last night. They actually rallied back from 15 down in the second half. And again, but they lost the game, and that's the bottom line.
Okay.
Cole Anthony actually hit a runner with 4.5 minutes left. The Magic took the lead, but then the Warriors responded with 3 straight buckets, and that was that. Once again, the Magic can't shoot from distance. They're the worst shooting team in the NBA. They made just 8 of 32 from 3-point range. That's the 28th time this season they shot under 30% from beyond the arc. Cole Anthony did have 26 points. The Franz, he had 21, 14 in the fourth quarter. Paolo finished with 18, but he just continues to struggle. He was 0 of 6 from 3-point range. And he only took 1 free throw last night, so he's not attacking the basket. I don't know what the Magic are supposed to do right now. They play Sacramento coming up on Wednesday night. That's another game that, they're probably underdogs in that game. I haven't looked at the spread, but Magic not in a good way right now. They're going down the standings.
So how about this, guys? If they lose Thursday, I agree to pull the yard signs.
Well, they play tomorrow.
Okay, well, if they lose tomorrow, I agree to pull the yard signs.
Okay,
good.
And trade deadline coming up this week, too. Are you hearing any rumblings of potential moves?
By the Magic?
Yeah.
Not really. Not really. Right. And if I'm the Magic, if they want to make a minor move, fine. I would not make a major move.
No.
The Magic, they need to wait till Jalen Suggs gets back. He still hasn't played. So that, maybe that'll make the difference. He is the heart and soul of their defense. I don't know if he's going to help their shooting any, but they just need to see what happens when all their players are healthy and reassess after the season, see what happens after the All-Star break. I wouldn't make any lineup shakeups right now. So we'll see what happens. In college basketball, big news, Florida State head coach Leonard Hamilton announced he's stepping down at the end of the season. He's been at Florida State for 23 years. He's 76 years old. So the program has gotten stale. This will be the 4th straight year they haven't made the NCAA tournament, but you knew this was coming. A lawsuit was filed a few weeks ago. We talked about it, in which Hamilton is being sued by 6 former players from last year's team, alleging he failed to make good on a promise to get each of them $250,000 in pay-for-play money. And to me, that was a signal that Leonard Hamilton was going to be gone. The fact of the matter is Hamilton is 76. The program is stale, but it's sad because Leonard Hamilton, he's a guy who graduated his players. I mean, he had like a 90% graduation rate. He mentored players, and those are 2 qualities that are becoming sort of extinct in today's transfer portal world of college athletics. So
yeah, it's just get in, get some cash, and move on.
It is.
Right. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
By the way, you guys know I'm an influencer, as I told you last week. I don't know if you guys saw this story, but Tony Baselli, the Jaguars Hall of Famer, who I've been saying should take over the front office for years now, guess what? Yesterday, the Jaguars made Tony Baselli their only Hall of Famer, the vice president of operations. So he's in charge of the front office, just as the Bulldogs been calling for.
Wow.
You are the prediction. You are a true influencer.
I'm an influencer.
Somebody texted in at 22526, said, you boys are high off your ass if you think them O-Town Orlando Magic boys can't turn this season around. All right.
Now, they can. They can turn it around. I mean, they have to shoot a little bit better, and Paolo has struggled since he's come back. He's been back 12 games now, and he's still out of sorts and out of sync. So, yeah, they can get better.
I think it's going to be a good season still.
By the way, Roger Goodell had his annual Super Bowl press conference yesterday, and he poo-pooed any thoughts that the NFL favors the Kansas City Chiefs. Said that's a bunch of bunk.
Our eyes have just been deceiving all of us. We're seeing, mirages.
And as he walked off, he was humming Taylor Swift songs.
Right. I saw that Super Bowl, in comparison to years past, ticket prices have continued to kind of nosedive on the aftermarket Bulldog.
Really?
Yeah.
I hadn't seen that.
Yeah. They're saying it could be Chiefs fatigue.
It could be, but it's still a great matchup. I mean, I think you're going to see an upset. I think you're going to see Chiefs get fatigued.
By the way, do you guys see this story? A Major League umpire was fired yesterday because he, quote unquote, shared a legal sports betting account with a friend who bet on baseball. He shared an account with a friend who bet on baseball. Sounds like he might have been betting on baseball.
Yeah, generally, if you're behind the plate of, you might want to stay away from the betting in general, I would say, probably.
He opened up this betting account in his own name. What idiot, what umpire would do that?
Oh,
Good
God.
Lord.
All right. All right. Lightning will be back on the ice tonight. They're home against Ottawa. Puck drops just after 7. Mike, the Bulldog Bianchi, host of Open Mic, weekday mornings on adjacent to us on AM 740 and FM 96.9 The Game. Thank you for coming in here to do the sports page each morning on JRR Doggy.
Lynch and Taco are always on demand.
Download their podcast daily on our free iHeartRadio app.
Get it now at WJRR.com.